Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, another big change is coming to late night. CBS is getting rid of the Late Late Show after Corden and replacing it with You'll See in the Hot Dish. Then, wine for the win. Leslie Miller has some great wine pairings for your big game party. And one pop star is saying it's okay to talk in a movie theater. And I have something to say to her. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hello, Seattle. Hello, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Happy Wednesday. You made it to the middle of the week. Congratulations. Keep that love going. It's Kendall, everyone.
Hello. Hi.
Happy midweek, dear
midweek.
friend. How you doing?
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
We're all doing
is
great.
well. Yes.
We
Nice
had a
Wednesday.
welcome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We had a good thank you. Welcome to the show. So you've heard us talk about, it's a legend now, the legendary Jason Show Before the Show meeting, where at around 9:05, director Leo, photographer Eric, executive producer Jeff, show producer Ted, Kendall, myself, we gather and we talk in detail, sometimes, about the day's show. That's really the intention of the meeting.
And we gossip.
But as you've seen from when because we record them, you see them online, we sometimes run them here a little bit. The meetings usually turn into opportunities to make fun of each other. Kendall
Chaos.
makes fun of me, I make fun of her.
Complete chaos.
Complete chaos. And sometimes photographer Eric will throw a wrench in the whole festivities.
Yep.
And today was one of those days. So Eric is known, if you watch the show, you know that Eric is famous now for buying weird gifts for all of us.
Yes.
He bought me that giant bear body pillow thing for Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
He bought me Milky the cow. He bought Kendall like a hot farmer's calendar one year.
No, that was the Chicken Daddies.
The Chicken Daddy's calendar.
Which was not Hot Farmers.
Okay, so I mean this, especially my boss upstairs. She loves physical humor. Come back to the TV. Everybody come back to the TV. Put your laundry down, okay? Because if you want to laugh, this is it. So today, Eric comes in. This is not a bit. We did not plan this. Eric, right? Back me up.
Yes, for sure.
Eric comes into the meeting with this. Now, I walked in. I got to be honest with you. I walked in and I'm like, is this some sort of space age sex toy? You know what I
Yes,
mean?
what
Like
is this?
is this some sort of weird adult thing? Eric goes, no, it's a game. And I look at it and I'm like, okay, that doesn't look like anything sold in Toys R Us.
Right.
I go, and I know Eric, so I had a follow-up question. I go, where did you buy this? And he said, off the internet from like Mongolia or something. So
Not an American toy.
so not an American toy, no American safety regulations. So this game is like a hot potato game. The machine will will sing a song, and every contestant holds one of these buzzers, okay? 4 people.
Yep.
The minute the song is over, you have to buzz in quickly. Whoever buzzes in last gets a giant shock. Okay? And I'm not talking like this. Beep.
Yeah.
I'm talking, you just stumbled across an electric fence. Okay? So Kendall and I were like, abso-blank-and-lutely not.
Nope.
Luckily, we were rolling on this for your pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this.
Here we go again.
Okay.
Wait, is this like the Scientology e-meter?
Alright, here we go.
The song is awful.
Oh, my hands are all getting sweaty now. This is really terrible video footage.
Leo, just like curling.
We were laughing. We
Crying.
almost quit breathing. We did that thing where we almost quit breathing. And I'm not joking, audience. Eric said his finger is still tingling. Still tingling. And he still doesn't quite know where this emanated from.
No.
I'm just telling you, it ain't America, let me tell you.
I think my favorite part is director Leo had to play 2 because none of us would play. And the
Yeah.
first round, that one shocked nothing, and so he had 2, and Eric still lost.
Still got it. You can see that again and again and again on our Facebook page right now. Go subscribe. But right now, Leo, press another button and activate the hot dish. Here we go, Leo. It's juicy.
His reaction.
Guys, he jumped like a gazelle. Like he just leapt right into the air. You know.
So funny.
Oh God. First up, CBS has its replacement for James Corden, because remember he's leaving, and the Late Late Show. According to Deadline.com, CBS is not just saying goodbye to Corden. Girl, they're scrapping the whole show, and they're going to reboot that time slot with the show called At Midnight, which aired. If that sounds familiar, it aired for 4 years over on Comedy Central, owned by the same people. CBS wanted to cut costs dramatically in late night, especially in that time slot. So right now they spend $60 million a year on the Late Late Show, but the new show will only run them about $35 million a year. Yeah.
Only.
In contrast, this show is about $1,100. That's right, yeah. And by the way, that's the same amount of money Eric spent on this.
Sad.
Chris Hardwick was the original host of At Midnight. There he is, but he's not expected to be a part of this new CBS version. So if you don't know, the gist of it, they had 3 guests who competed in a series of internet-themed improv games. I guess the Late Late Show has been a fixture on CBS since 1995. Letterman hosted the Late Show. Part of his deal was he got control of the time slot after him, put Tom Snyder in first, and then Craig Kilborn, then for Craig Ferguson. Stephen Colbert, similar, Stephen Colbert will be the executive producer of this. So, yeah, I'm going to get this away from you just in case it, there we go.
It just activates and shocks us both.
What do you think? Are you going to watch that?
No, it's too late for us, but I really do think it's a good idea to get away from the comedy sphere, going this game show route. Because I think that people that are up that late, you're looking for more entertainment on that level, like James Corden had, but what other comedian is going to come up with those same running bits that people like?
Yeah, and it is, as I said in the script there, it's the finances. You got to pay the host. They have a band. You got to pay every band member. You got to pay musical rights. People always forget that.
Right.
Musical rights are so expensive. So if I'm CBS and I'm diminished returns too, less and less of us are watching stuff live.
Right.
I get it. Next in the dish, Brendan Fraser is in the running for an Oscar thanks to his movie, The Whale. He visited Howard Stern yesterday, Baba Booey, and talked about his breakout role. I loved this movie so much in School Ties. Remember that? Listen.
We went to the Paramount lot, and Tak Fujimoto was the DP, and Matt Damon was my scene partner. And I just remember thinking, he's already got the job. And I'm, this is my shot here. And like, okay, don't mess this up. Bring things down a size. I was used to being on stage at that point in my life and playing to the back row. And I knew that I needed to match pitch with Matt. So I felt like I was his wingman or something. And I think that's why I got hired.
That scene in that movie where you're wrestling, you're in the shower, you're naked, Matt's naked, and then you guys fight in the shower and you're wrestling. Were you guys fully nude in that scene?
Absolutely.
You were?
Absolutely, yeah.
No kidding. I would have freaked out.
Well, yeah, it was scary. It's scary to do that. And when you're an actor and you're starting off, you're ambitious and game for pretty much anything. They say jump, you say how high. But at the same time, I appreciated that this isn't really for wow or a scintillating factor of going, hey, look at that naked people. The point of it is that when Damon's character says what he says about David, it just reveals who he is.
Yeah, if you don't remember, if y'all don't remember, go watch School Ties 2. It's really good. it was of my generation. I kind of am around the same age. So anyway, it's about an all-boys school. Brendan Fraser played a Jewish student who came into the school and was on the receiving end of anti-Semitic attacks, I guess you would say. It's really good. And then he had such a great career. He also talked about the beating that his body took on some of the action movies that he did, like The Mummy, because he said he had like imposter syndrome, where he was like, I felt like I didn't deserve to be there.
Yeah.
He did. So he did his own stunts, and he's like, I shouldn't have done that because it really took a toll on his body.
Do you think he really fell into trees when he was George of the Jungle?
I think he did.
Y'all seen that movie?
Yeah.
He hits them trees hard.
But he talked about the friendships, great friendships that he's had, like Pauly Shore. He was in Encino Man with Pauly, and there's that. I love Encino Man, yeah. And he said that Pauly, not big anymore. Pauly, people forget, was was in the middle of pop culture in the early '90s. He was everything, and he did subsequent movies from Encino Man, like Son-in-Law. And Pauly put Brendan in cameos in all of his movies. And I just thought, when he talked about how Adam Sandler's the same way, he's very loyal. It's a great interview. You're gonna like this guy a lot. If you were a fan in the 90s, you're gonna become a fan again. And go see The Whale. It's playing at select theaters. And you can see the full interview on Howard's YouTube page. We're gonna take a break. More when we return. Okay. A couple things. First, this is why you should. There's Leslie Miller. Leslie Miller in the commercial break just played Eric's game from some land, and she got shocked, and she might have tinkled a little bit.
And she's crying.
You can see it.
Oh my God.
You can see it in a few minutes on our social media. Jeff's getting it posted. Just follow the Jason Show and you can see the moment. Oh my goodness.
I think the demon.
Oh, it was that's why you should come see the show in the audience. You get stuff like that,
Pure entertainment.
Oh. Get tickets on eventbrite.com. Okay.
Y'all are crazy.
Leslie can't even open the bottle of wine now.
Something's wrong.
Well, my father-in-law texted, by the way, he goes, "We have a new game for Christmas."
No.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Let's continue. Chelsea Handler was back as guest host of The Daily Show, and that, my dear friends, is our late night rewind.
Even though it's only February, a lot of people are already starting to wonder if they're going to be ready for bikini season. And if this is the bikini everyone's wearing, I'm starting to wonder the same thing.
A woman is going viral for her reaction to a micro bikini that she brought from Kim Kardashian's Skims line. The $28 bikini claims to fit everybody, but it's barely covering a Trader Joe's tortilla chip.
So if you've been eyeing the Skims micro bikini and wondering about the size, these are tortilla chips for scale.
I feel like you're pranking us, Kim K. I mean, one day you're wearing a tortilla chip bikini, the next you're showing up in a Batman onesie. Which one is it, Kim? You need to tell us. You're our leader. Anyway, I bought one.
Great timing.
Oh, again, we've been watching the guest hosts like you, we've been showing you. We thought Leslie Jones was great.
Yes.
I thought Wanda was good. D.L. Hughley, I didn't like as much, and I like D.L., but not in that job. Chelsea's been the best.
She's pretty hilarious.
Because Chelsea knows, it's called read style. Chelsea knows how to read the prompter, and she knows, well, she had a show.
Right.
So she's good.
Like that timing right there, how she waited so long.
She knows.
And then she said,
Yes.
I bought one.
You let the audience catch up, and then you deliver the line. She's great. Next in the dish. There's going to be a Grease spinoff. I don't know if you guys heard about this. It's going to be on Paramount Plus. It's called Aaron, and two people are excited about this. Yeah. It's called Rise of the Pink Ladies. It's a show, not a movie, and it's coming to Paramount Plus. And they just dropped the trailer. It's our first look. Let's judge it together. Here it is.
Good morning, boys and girls.
Thank you for the best summer of my short life.
And welcome to the 1954 to 55 school year.
Olivia, save your seat on my lap.
Sure to be our greatest year at Rydell yet.
We promised Roy and Bill we'd eat lunch with them today.
To end the divisions among us.
I want to be a T-bird.
And become a truly united Rydell.
He told me exactly what you did to get that jacket.
It's not as bad as it seems. These things blow over.
Maybe for you. There are a lot of kids in Rydell who are sick of feeling like they're not welcome here.
I know what it feels like to not be like the others.
The series takes place 4 years. Yeah. It takes place about 4 years before the events in Greece. Greece Rise of the Pink Ladies. It hits Paramount Plus in April. I love the 50s. I love that era. I had black and white checkered tile in my bedroom when I was a teenager.
Really?
I did.
That's
I had
pretty cool.
My dad ripped out the carpet. He didn't really like me, but he did that for me. But
nice.
yeah. So he ripped out the carpet and then he put tile because I love Marilyn Monroe and I love that era. I love the music. I'm gonna watch this just because I like all of that.
It kind of looks like High School Musical. Remember those movies that were really big?
Yeah.
That's more my age, but Glee meets and then Grease.
Meets Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yes.
With the period,
Yeah,
the period piece.
I think it looks actually better than I thought it would be.
I'm with you. I agree with you on that one. Next in the dish, the new Netflix movie You People has people scratching their heads. Here's the deal. The movie has Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill, Julie Louis-Dreyfus, Lauren London. The rom-com shines a light, if you don't know the plot, on black and white relations. But at the end of the movie, when Jonah and Lauren kiss, it appears computers helped make that happen. And you're thinking, huh? Some are accusing the film of faking the kiss with CGI. Co-star Andrew Schultz says he was there and they did not kiss. Neither Jonah, Lauren, nor Netflix have commented. Look at that. They're too close. Jeff is right. It's not. They look like they're moments from like swallowing each other. Yeah. But why? Like why in the world?
Did one of them have like a cold sore? Like I don't understand.
Yeah, maybe one of them got sick that day.
That's like I'm being serious. Maybe someone had like a cold sore.
Seriously, or maybe it's a good wife thing. You know, maybe they didn't like each other toward the end.
So they couldn't just suck it up and kiss? They're actors. That's like what you're supposed to do.
Let me tell you about The Good Wife. Juliana Margulies and what was her name, Jeff?
The other one?
I'll think of it. Anyway,
the other lady.
Her co-star loved each other for years. They were real friends, and then there was a bitter fight, like a real life fight.
Yeah.
So much so that what was the character's name? Kalinda. So much so that in Kalinda's last scene with Juliana Margulies, they couldn't stand each other to the point where they had to be CGI'd next to each other sitting at a bar. You've never heard this?
Shut up.
Oh, we got to show it to you. Maybe we'll show it to you tomorrow.
What if that happens to us? Just CGI me and you're laughing at your jokes.
Well, we don't have a budget, remember? I could never hate you.
You'll just lassie me.
This is where you grab my hand and say, I could never hate you.
I could never hate you either. You'll just replace me with shame.
Yeah.
Fine. Or that cardboard cutout.
I mean, we'll just have Leslie come in here. Leslie, how's your hand doing?
I'm doing okay.
By the way, the video of Leslie being shocked by Eric's illegal toy is available. Now. Jeff, it's posted on social media. Go to the Jason Show socials right now. Leslie, the camera's on you. You doing okay?
I have to look at this. Like, I'm like wet. I was sweating so bad.
It's all right. You're only slightly twitching. It'll wear off in a month.
Your one eye.
Yeah. Next in the dish, Aaron Rodgers isn't sure if he wants to play football again. So, in order to help him figure it out, he's gonna take a dip in Lake Erin. He's gonna have some time for himself. The quarterback says he's ready for a 4-day darkness retreat where he'll do some self-reflection in nothing but darkness. He says the retreat is all about being alone in the dark with his thoughts, but it could also lead to hallucinations. So we're going to take a moment right now in the dark and wonder why Leslie Miller played that game.
Why, Leslie Miller?
Why she would trust anything that Eric gave her. Okay, Adam, go ahead. We're done now. We can. I'm not Aaron Rodgers. There we go. Wait a minute.
That's scary.
Wait a minute. I think I looked better in the dark. Yeah. Last year in the offseason, Aaron tried a psychedelic drink to help him with his thoughts. Did he go to Ruby Tuesday? He says he can leave the dark room at any time if he wants.
So, like, you just naked in a dark room by yourself?
You
said all he had was darkness. That means you're naked.
I didn't say naked in any part of that story.
Well, that's an assumption on my part. But if he's only in a room with just, like, everything's blacked out, like, that would mean no clothes, right?
No.
Why not? You might as well be naked.
Light.
No one can see you. Be free.
No. Thank you. Why? Thank you, audience.
Why not? Why not?
No. I used to, not anymore. I don't know.
Be naked?
No, I just.
Debate going in a dark room?
I don't like to be naked. I don't know. Debbie Allen, I don't like to be naked. Debbie Allen used to say that you should look in the mirror every day at yourself naked.
Oh.
I'm like,
you're supposed to sleep naked too. It's good for your health.
Well, thank you, Trapper John. Any more medical tidbits you want to share, Kendall?
No.
This has been our new segment, Kendall's Medical Moment. Next in the dish, Selma Hayek is opening up about a phase of her career in which she was typecast and restricted from doing certain movies. So, in the interview, it was in GQ, she says following her steamy role in From Dusk Till Dawn. You remember the movie?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
The audience does. In which she played a snake dancing stripper vampire.
What?
My third career. She says she was told she was too sexy for comedy roles. Then 6 years later, she earned an Oscar nomination for her role in Frida and thought that might change things. Nope, it didn't. She credits Adam Sandler for looking beyond all that and allowing her to be in one of his comedies called Grown Ups. Now she's sexy and funny in Magic Mike's third movie, Last Dance or something, and calls it a full circle moment. Just because she's gorgeous, so that doesn't make any sense to me. A casting because she's pretty, she can't be funny.
I know, typecasting is stupid in general.
Look at, and I think we feel differently. Pamela Anderson.
Right.
I feel differently about that. Now that go watch the Pamela Anderson documentary from yesterday's show.
Good.
Anyway, we're going to take a break. We have much more ahead. Stay right there. Coming up in just a little bit. Beer isn't the only thing you can drink during the big game. Leslie Miller has some great football wine pairings. Then, hold my beer.
I will say things. During the movie.
Because I have something to say to one pop star who's going around telling folks it's okay to talk during a movie. I will talk to her when we come back. Welcome back to the show. Well, the Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, and beer isn't the only thing you can drink. Our next guest, fresh from the emergency room, has all the pairings that your heart desires for the big game. Give it up for the electric Leslie Miller, everyone, from Amusé Wine and the fabulous Sip Better store in the North Loop.
Whoa.
How you feeling?
Today's a big show. It's a really big show.
Are you still tingly?
Yeah, it's all the way up my arm. It's somewhere into my shoulder right now.
You can
Yeah.
sue Eric later. Okay, here we go. What are we mixing?
Well, you're gonna have so many things on the board for Super Bowl and lots of different snacks. So we're gonna start with dips.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like dip city when it comes to all these really fun things that you're gonna have for the Super Bowl.
Should I just dig in while you're talking? Okay.
That's a spinach artichoke dip. I also have a great little dill pickle hummus. We have guacamole. If you're doing chips or even like French onion dip for potato chips, I love light, kind of electrifying whites like Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Grigio, but this is sort of an alternative grape. So try on the little Gruner Veltliner. This is from Austria.
Gruner Wertweiler? Sounds like something Moria Rose would say. Herb Nerfinger. Okay, go ahead. It's a
Gruner Veltliner.
Yeah,
I
okay.
promise it won't shock you when you drink it. It is just bright and zesty and will cut through all these rich dips that you have on the board.
That is really good.
Yeah, it's so delicious.
Oh, I'm going to go back for a return visit. That's really good.
Yeah, and I think these are really great this time of year too because you're really kind of hunkering into some weighted dips. So this kind of cuts through the fat. All right, so
Okay, yeah, moving on. Okay.
different chilies. Now this is so interesting. I made a beautiful chili and then I dropped it this morning in my parking garage. Isn't that great?
Oh, I'm sorry
Isn't
about
it
that. Yeah.
That's all right, but a white chicken chili.
I made some yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, the radio station's having a big chili cook-off today, and I made some. Yeah.
Ooh, I love it.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm going classic here.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Chardonnay, but I'm going to go with an unoaked Chardonnay. And this one is actually from Australia. I really love that it's fresh and it's clean because, again, you're going to throw cheese on top of the chili, and it's probably a little bit more rich.
Yeah. This
Very
one,
fresh, yeah.
This one right here, Leo. That one right there. There's the label right there for you.
And
okay.
that's so fun to do a different country that you wouldn't think of Chardonnay, so
Yeah.
Australia. All right, so I made some food. I feel like Stephanie.
This is like Stephanie Hansen
I
segment
feel
here.
like Stephanie Hansen right now. I made, so you might have pizza, right? But what I wanted to do, oops, sorry. What I wanted to do was do a pizza dip. Isn't this fun? Look, pizza dip.
Girl, the
Careful.
vessel for the dip should be a little bigger.
Okay, so you get the scoops. You get the scoops, yeah. But it's the chili cheese.
Can I have another?
Just one. Just one. Isn't it
That's good.
Yeah, it's cream cheese, it's mozzarella, it's Parmesan, black olives, green peppers, pepperoni. So there you go. There you go. So fun. You just throw it in the oven, and but you know you have to go Italian with this because you're going with like a pizza. I am telling you, what grows together goes together. You know the adage that I love to use. This is Primitivo. So this is actually Italian Zinfandel. Really delish, super supple. This guy on the shelf is like $12.
You don't have to whisper. We're on TV.
Oh, right. I know, but I just feel like it's like
$12, everyone.
steal.
$12.
Such a steal.
This is good.
Isn't it so fun?
Is this available at your store?
It is
For
available.
$12?
Yes, it is.
Good Lord.
But you can find Primitivo everywhere.
Okay.
You know, it's so fun. It has a little like spice to it.
I'm loving your dip too, by the way.
You do?
It's really good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So also wings is going to be a big one, whether you're doing oven or you're doing like a barbecue or, you know, the buffalo. Just try the bubbly. You don't have to get messy, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's
a little. I
that's
know
a
how
little
you
messy.
hate eating
Yeah,
on
I don't
TV.
want. I know. I don't. The boss hates when I eat on TV. Anybody eats on TV. Here we go.
So to counterbalance the spice going on in the buffalo, I like a bubbly with a little bit of this like fruit forward note.
Yeah.
And again, it's inexpensive. Please don't overspend, especially when you're entertaining, you know, heaps of people.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
And
nice
it's the
light.
Look, I'm glad you said that because it's the Super Bowl.
Yes.
This isn't a fancy dinner party.
No.
You don't have to pull out the best of the best of the best of the best wine.
No, no.
This
In
is really
fact,
good, y'all. This is
drink
a good
it out
one.
of a red Solo cup.
Okay.
Okay, last I made a little impossible. Do you want to try this? I made impossible sloppy joes.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
You know, I will. Now, I'll turn my back because I
Okay.
don't want to get messy, but talk while I try this.
So I come in today and I say, Ted, you got to try my sloppy joes. And he said,
Leo, take her shot for heaven's sake. Thank you.
Ted said, I hate sloppy joes. And I said, you have to try these. They're so good. I just made impossible meat. Or I didn't make impossible meat. Impossible sloppy joes. They have like a little sweetness to them, a little spice, kind of garlicky.
Tastes like beef.
All right.
That's really good, Leslie.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I paired it to go along with Cabernet.
This?
Cabernet, yes.
Cabernet.
You can do Zinfandel or you can do Cabernet. I mean, I love this label. This is the iconic sidekick. Ooh. This is kind of a, you know, a superwoman hero on the front of it. It's so appropriate, I think, for sports and just really fun. Again, it's like $16, $17.
Did I buy that at your store?
I think you did.
I think I did buy it because I like the label. I like pretty labels. I like that one.
Aren't those fun pairings? They're just something a little bit different, kind of step outside the box and try on different wines. This is what
I am just very impressed you cooked.
I know.
You did wine, you got shocked. I mean, you know what I mean? How's your arm?
It's like this.
Okay. Can you feel this?
Eric said, so what happens if you can't taste anything anymore, Leslie? I said,
oh, God.
I said, I'm coming for you, Eric.
That's right. Oh, God.
Shocked my palate.
I know. Call us tomorrow and make sure you're okay. For more information, go to amusewine.com. And like I said, Leslie has a great store in the North Loop of Minneapolis. It's so good. Support local businesses.
Yay.
That's right. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Welcome back. Well, you've heard me complain about this for years. I think I've done it every season, twice a year, seriously. About people who can't stop talking during movies in a movie theater. America's with me. I know I'm not the only one, Exhibit A, who gets angry about paying a lot of money to see a movie only to have it ruined by somebody talking through the whole thing, giving a whole running commentary. Well, someone has a very different opinion. This is Zara Larsson. She has a very different take than I do. The Swedish singer has a big following online, and she just took a stand, saying people who don't talk during movies are the real problem. Watch.
I'm about to go to a movie, and it made me think, like, people say, oh, if you want to talk during a movie, you shouldn't go to the cinema. Lies. If you don't want to hear people talking during a movie, you shouldn't go to the cinema. Because, like, isn't the whole thing about watching something with other people in the same room to, like, experience it together and laugh and scream and have full-on analyses about the characters, like, while you're watching it? If you want to sit in silence like a stone, just go home. Like, and yeah, sorry, I'm that person. I am that person. Take me to I'm gonna be disrespectful every time because I will say things. I will say things during the movie. I will say a lot of things during the movie. Yum, that's me. And that's just what it should be like. I feel like we should change the culture around going and see a movie. It should always be chitty chatty in the cinema. That's just my opinion.
Well, your opinion's wrong. Most of the comments on the video do not agree with her. Here's the deal. The culture around that doesn't need to change. And it's not about not laughing and not having a communal experience with crying or gasping at a special effect or oohing when a dinosaur runs across a movie screen or crying when a love affair breaks up. I'm all about, and that is the magic of the movie. She's right about that one thing. But talking during the movie is like talking during a concert performance. Would you, as a performer, you are a pop star, would you like it if your audience talked through your entire performance? Would you? Would you like it? You may say, sure, I wouldn't care. Would you like it if they were all on their phone, not paying attention to the hard work of you and your dancers in the band? We wouldn't like it if this audience talked throughout our show. I wouldn't like it if I went to a library book reading and people were talking during the author reading one of their books. I wouldn't like it if I went to a damn horse show and someone was talking during the horse show.
It's true.
Fine, a dog show. I don't know.
Whatever.
My point being, you go to a movie to experience the hard work of a lot of people. And that does not include talking back to the screen. The parents next to me who have gotten a babysitter and spent $100 to go out for a night doesn't need my commentary. What they do need is to enjoy the movie the way the actors, the director, and the producers intended it to be. And I'm pretty darn sure that every director out there would agree they don't want sissy talkie pants talking. I don't even know where that name came from.
Somewhere.
I'm pretty sure no director would want someone talking during their movie. So no, the culture doesn't need to change. That's not what it's about. You can have a communal experience without talking and ruining the experience. If you want to talk, you go back to your living room. We go to the theater. Just saying. Yeah.
Or go to a bar.
Or go to a bar, for heaven's sake. I mean,
you want to talk to people.
The joy of the movie, going to a movie theater is the communal experience. Again, she's right about one thing. And I'm telling you, if I do see you, look, you live in Sweden, don't know if I'll ever run, but if I ever see you in a movie and you do talk, I will be that person and I will go get that assistant manager to remove you.
Removed.
I am that guy. Yeah. You are that girl. I am that guy. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Back in a moment. No.
No.
What is she thinking? Don't worry, we didn't go back in time. You're not going to see the same segment. More now with the wine diva. But do you agree with me about the movie thing?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
it's just so rude.
I'm the person that's like, shh.
Yeah, it's so rude.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leslie Miller's back, and we're standing in the Jason Show winery. It's very nice. Forget Falcon Crest. Here we go. A few weeks ago on the show, we tested out the new Renna wine. It's a pair of sparkling wines from former Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, Lisa Renna. Hi, Lisa. Celebrity wines are the inspiration for a game time. Here we go. The award-winning Jason Show research team decided to put Leslie to the test to see if our wine diva could guess which celebrities have their own wine brands. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to show her a series of famous faces, and she has to say whether they sell wine or not.
You got it.
This is your business there.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes. Are we going to be very afraid to realize that some of these
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
number one, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, 19 Crimes is like...
Leslie Miller!
19 Crimes, it's a crime for you to drink Snoop's wine. Sorry, Snoop. I love you, but the wine...
Okay, can we not upset Snoop?
Okay, sorry.
I know, Kendall likes it. You do?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Talks to you.
Well, Leslie's talking to you right now. Yeah. Okay. Nicole Scherzinger.
Ooh, wow, that's kind of a tough one. You know, I would say, gosh, I've seen her on Cribs. No.
She does.
Ooh.
It's called Anti-Party Red.
Oh, yikes.
That's not a great name.
No. Okay.
Oprah Winfrey.
No, Oprah does not make her own wine.
You are right. She does not.
Thank goodness, girl. I love Oprah.
Pete Davidson.
Oh, shoot, Pete. You know what? He might. I would say yeah.
He does not.
Oh, thank God.
He does not.
Okay, good.
You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Fergalicious.
Fergalicious does. She does. I know the wine. And it's actually not too bad.
Ferguson Crest.
Yeah.
She took that from Falcon Crest. Yeah. Julia Roberts.
No, girl, you did not.
You are right.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Next, Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore does. It's called like True Luck or Luck something.
It's called Barrymore Wine.
Oh. She changed the name.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, no. Yes, she does.
She does. Abilene.
That's right. Abilene. That's right.
Wines.
She does. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Janet, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
No, Jay, you did not.
She did not.
Okay, good. Okay.
Another music star, Mary J. Blige. Wine or not?
Oh, yes. I bet you she makes a bubbly.
She makes, yes, you're right, sun goddess wines.
Yeesh.
Sun goddess.
Whoa.
Chrissy Metz.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
It's called Joyful Heart Wine.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
These names, they need to work on these things.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Becca from The Bachelorette. Local.
No! No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Oh, no!
Who
what
was
did she make?
I don't know.
Heartbreak Hotel.
Bernard, what is it?
Yeah. Bourdon wine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Andy Cohen.
Andy Cohen, I bet you he does. He has too much money, so he had to.
Nope.
No, he
No.
didn't. Oh, you know.
Tori Spelling.
Yeah, I think she does.
You're right. Hall Wines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And finally, Kevin Hart.
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
No.
Oh.
No. Okay, I don't mean, now look, we have about 20 seconds. I'm not gonna put you on the spot. If you can't think of one, that's fine. Do you have a celebrity wine that's actually not bad, that like a celebrity that actually makes good wine?
Yeah. Drew Bledsoe, ex-football player.
I actually know who that is.
Yeah, he hired actually a friend of mine in Washington to make wines for him out of Leonetti cellars, and it's outstanding. Also, Ernie Els does a really good job with wines as well from South Africa.
Is he a golf player?
He's a golfer.
And you know how I knew that? Because I just looked at Jeff. Yeah. How about Brad Pitt's rosé? Is that good?
No, I'm not a fan of it. I know a lot of people are. I know Brangelino's wine. I'm not into it.
Oh, Francis Ford Coppola. Oh my goodness! You're so picky.
I am.
Oh, sorry. You're still electric.
Here, have some more pizza dip off of this tiny vessel.
If the lights go out, we'll just connect you to it. Leslie Miller, everyone, for more information, go to amusewine.com and visit her store, Sit Better in the North Loop. We'll be right back in a moment. Oh, goodness. Welcome back. So, after a brief pause, the JVIP is back. And let's meet our first JVIP of the week. Today it's Barbara Curfey from Solon Springs, Wisconsin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She loves the variety of content on our show, saying there's always something that catches her eye, even when we shock our correspondents. Yeah. Barbara also loves when I go out and about, like when I ice fished for the first time. She says, thanks for having a positive show in times of sadness. She gets a Jason Show mug and is entered to win the monthly grand prize. That includes being a VIP guest in our audience, a $150 gift card to Becker Furniture World, and a $150 gift card to the Institute of Advanced Aesthetics. Thank you, Institute. They're our new sponsor. We loves you. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Back in a moment. We love them. Oh, God. Welcome back. It's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. We don't know what's in this segment until I read it live right now. You've heard me talk about getting my hand stuck in a Pringles can when I was young and it cut my hand because my dad said I was too fat. But you won't believe what happened to a girl in Pennsylvania. She got her head stuck in a cake pan. Her mom couldn't get it off, so she called 911. Firefighters used snips to cut the pan in two places, allowing them to cut the cake pan off the girl. She's totally fine, and she's joking about it now. Yes, yeah.
But her ears got stuck.
Okay, the audience is divided into the nice people who are awing and us awful people who think it's the funniest thing of the week. You're laughing. Don't even try to be a nice person.
I'm a nice person.
Keep telling yourself that. Tomorrow, Stephanie Hansen is back. We're going to stick her in a cake pan. She's doing wings for the first time. We'll be right. Oh, no, bye. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone. We won't be right back.